For me, Dhoni is, I don't need a sentence, 3 words will do, the coolest one.
I think he's made a lot of selfless choices along the way in his journey. That's who MS is for you.
For me, MS Dhoni is a very passionate cricketer. Knows his ability and always backs his ability with calmness personified.
He became a leader, millions को इंस्पायर किया. उसके बाद लोग उसके जैसा बनना चाहने लगे.
उम्मीद करते हैं कि रिटायर ही ना हो कभी, पर एक दिन किसी सबको रिटायर तो होना ही है. कि जो उनका इम्पैक्ट रहा है ना पूरी टीम पे, पूरे गेंदबाज पे, भारतीय क्रिकेट पे, वो काबिल तारीफ है और उनकी भरपाई करना इतना आसान नहीं.
Finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup. After 28 years, the parties start in the dressing room. And it's an Indian captain who's been absolutely magnificent in the night of the final.
It's incredible that someone who came from places like Ranchi, Kharagpur, and then strode across the world scene like a giant, never seemed to have any trouble adapting to a different level of cricket. That's what differentiates champions from others. I didn't hear of him really for a long time until a producer told me, I've just seen this man bat. He's got long hair. He says he walks like a bull. He bats like he owns the place. Forget everybody, remember MS Dhoni.
इंडियन टीम मौका इतनी मुश्किल से मिलता है तो हर प्लेयर चाहता है कि उस मौके को भुना लें. और रन आउट हुए तो उनके लिए एक बड़ा झटका था. पर धोनी ऐसे इंसान है कि वो ज़्यादा इमोशन दिखाते नहीं हैं. मैं तो अगर मैं थोड़ा एक्सप्रेशन दूँ फेस का तो ऐसा था, मैं ऐसा नहीं हो सकता, ऐसा करके मैं बोला था अपने आप को. और हम लोग एक्चुअली वर लाफिंग कि द्रविड़ भी साथ में थे, और जो कि द्रविड़ बहुत शांत स्वभाव के प्लेयर है. हम लोग बात कर रहे कि यार ये एक्चुअली रियल में हो रहा है जिस तरह से बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं महेंद्र सिंह धोनी. हर कॉर्नर में शॉट लगाए, बड़े शॉट लगाए, छक्के चौके. वो उनका एक पहला जो इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे जो एक शुरुआती दौर का जो मैच था, वहाँ दर्शा दिया कि कितने बड़े प्लेयर हैं और कितना महान प्लेयर बनने के लिए भारत के लिए खेल रहा है.
Scrolling and the long on.
That is big. Length within reach of Dhoni. 9 required of 4.
Very predictable. Probably the length was the same as the first ball, but this time much closer to Dhoni. And all he does is swing through the line. Pressure on Niranga. Not sitting deep in his crease, expecting the Yorkers.
Isn't he something, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, under pressure?
India can sense hope.
And why not? 5 runs required of 3 balls. With Mahendra Singh Dhoni, you have to go with India. Again length. He was going down the ground but sliced this time. He got it away from the fielder in the deep. Hit the top of point, there are plenty of open spaces there. The sweeper goes much squarer now. More often at the death, you see batsmen sitting deep so that they can get underneath the Yorker, but Dhoni is not doing that.
Magnificent. Magnificent Mahendra. He is unbelievable in so many ways. He has taken India to victory by just 1 wicket.
"21 runs he had to put on with Ishant Sharma, but never panicked at any stage. Even in the last over from Matthews. Well, this was on the offside. The winning hit. And if you think back a couple of years, it was over long on that he did win the World Cup against Sri Lanka.
So I don't understand that last over there, because exactly where you don't have protection at long off. Not that it would have mattered probably, because a couple of times they cleared the fence, but the theory of bowling length off stump really seemed opposite to what.
All very tight, 23 from 6. You'd want to be the bowler. You want to be the bowling side. But with that man on strike, MS Dhoni, you just never know. In the final over, this IPL, he scored 50 runs from 19 balls. Aksha Patel to bowl the final one. Good start, because it's a Dhoni won't run. 263, just over is his strike rate in the final over. Bang! Number 1. That's one of them. One big one for Dhoni. Only 3 more required. Swinging this one with all his might. That'll be 4, I reckon that'll be 4. Well fielded, outstanding Hashim Amla. Oh, brilliant. Just brilliant. And they did not run, I don't think. Did they run? No. Could have gotten 2 there. Brilliant there by Hashim. Total commitment there on the boundary. Oh, just inside. Just inside. It's 4 runs. There it goes. Gone. 6 runs. We're down to the final one. We're down to the last ball. This is cricket. Look at the eyes. Opens up. Swings this one over mid-wicket. Is it the right choice? Stop it. And by that I don't mean Dhoni hits it out the park. Let's see how he goes. Oh, there you go. There you go. He's done it. What a match. Dhoni, you beauty. The finisher. How many times he's done it? 23 of the last over. I know that feeling. Super brilliant from MS Dhoni.
But he wanted to finish in style, and boy did he. He's certainly still got it, MS Dhoni. Joy and delight for his teammates. They haven't had much to shout about and be happy about throughout the course of this season. And a classic trademark whip away. Appreciation.
Anyone who knew MS at that point always knew the fact that he was a very astute cricketer, a very astute person, someone who was very sharp at all points. You know, he was on the button, he knew what he wanted to do, he was very clear about, you know, what he was trying to achieve for himself as a cricketer who represented the country. And also, you know, when he was a captain of the team, you also felt that, you know, he wanted all of us to do well, and he built that kind of an atmosphere. When I went to MS and said, you know, give me the ball, I want to bowl in the bowl out, he said, yeah, okay, do it, I know you'll do it. So I think the beauty of that World Cup was that everyone in that ground, no matter where we were on the field, when he made that decision to give Jogi the ball, we just trusted, you know. So every decision that was made, every call that was taken was trusted by each one of us on the field and just off the field, just outside the ropes as well. And I think that's what created that magic of 2007.
That World T20 in South Africa changed a lot of things. We know it led to the birth of T20 cricket in its modern form as we know it. But the single biggest gain, beyond being the catalyst for the IPL, was the arrival of MS Dhoni. As someone who could lead from the front, who when the going got tough was really calm, that was the first we saw of him, and yet who in times of victory was not grandstanding, was not putting himself there in front. Coming in, becoming the lead player for Chennai Super Kings, it started a love story with Chennai Super Kings that has just grown and grown and grown and grown and magnificent. The first IPL in 2010, all those Champions League trophies, but more than anything else, the finishes. I asked Rahul Dravid once many years ago, I said, why Dhoni, why not Dhoni at 3? He said, because nobody will finish like him at number 6. He's far more valuable at 6. We'll find a 3, but we won't find someone who finishes